Hi everyone, this is Jennifer Stay from Coloring Bliss, and I'm back again today. I am in the mood to color again. I'm in the mood to color with gel pens and pastel type colors, and I was just over on Instagram telling all my friends and followers over there about our book a day giveaway. And I just needed to do more coloring, so I told them to come join me over here on YouTube, and I thought I would just sit and do some relaxing coloring. So join me for some fun coloring. Right now I'm just swatching these Pentel Milky Pop pens into my big custom made coloring book that Steve made for me onto the swatch pages that he included in my custom made book. I've included the links in the description of this video for you, so you can go over and check out how to order the custom built books and to enter the Book a Day giveaway. That giveaway ends April 22nd, 2018, which is the end of this week. So you still have a lot of chances to win a book. So make sure you get over there and get your entry in. Remember, you only have to enter once and you are entered for the entire giveaway. It's a pretty cool program, and that's going on over on my Facebook page. And it's open to all U.S. citizens. And I keep saying U.S. citizens. What I mean to say is U.S. residents. So come on over and enter. Now, if you don't like Facebook or you're not a U.S. resident, don't worry. We're going to be doing more giveaways soon that will involve everyone, whether you're in Facebook or you're not a U.S. resident. So keep an eye on this channel. Make sure you're subscribed and you have the notifications set so you don't miss out on upcoming events and giveaways and other fun things. Also, don't forget that we're doing the Mother's Day card bonus when you order things out of the Bliss Print Shop right now. It's 8 brand new pieces of art that I just finished drawing that will be included with your orders from the Bliss Print Shop right now. So make sure you get your orders in, and that will give you lots of time to color some beautiful gifts for the amazing women in your life. I tried to make them pretty generic so that you can make them for grandmas, aunts, amazing women that live close by to you, friends, neighbors. You should be able to find a card in that set that will apply to almost anyone. Also, don't forget, tomorrow at 6 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, we'll be all getting together over on my Facebook page for our weekly live events. And we're going to be doing some fun coloring with a brand new tool to me, which are pastel pencils. And I'm really excited to get my hands dirty and fun with pastel. I haven't done anything over there for a while, so I'm excited to get into pastels. I've got pastel blocks I've done stuff with, but never pastel pencils. So these should be lots of fun to try. I can't wait to see what they do. So that'll be tomorrow, 6 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. Steve just set me up so that I can follow the chat. We've got a new camera working this direction. Hopefully the quality is good. We'll see how it works. So we're just going to kind of have a nice relaxing little afternoon here coloring. I can answer some of your questions and just enjoy myself coloring together as a group. So if you have any really in-depth questions about the books, about the giveaway, I can answer some of them here. Also, you can always shoot off an email to Steve at support@coloringbliss.com. That's a great way to get your questions answered, or if you need help with your orders. Steve's always monitoring that email and he can take care of you there. He is awesome at customer support, so check out that if you need some help there. Yeah, Steve says it's all set up and ready for me, so thank you for your help, Steve. He's going to go down to the print shop.
Gotta go print.
Yeah, he's got a nice big stack of orders. Thank you so much for your support. We are so excited about all of the positive response we're getting to this new idea of the custom built books. In fact, I'm going to show you mine right here that we're going to be working on. I'm actually going to be coloring a page in this book that you can download for free right now if you want to and color along with me. So there's a link in the description that you can follow and go download it right now as a free member or a premium member, whatever you happen to be. And then you can color right along with me if you want to. It'll be lots of fun. So I'm going to kick Steve out. go to the print shop, Steve.
Okay, you should catch up on some.
Okay, I'll catch up. He's worried I'm ignoring you guys. So I'll catch up on the chat. And he's going down to go do some printing. And yeah, I'm so excited to hang out with you guys. And Rose is sound asleep in her bed back there. She's snoring. She's so sound asleep right now. So that's nice. And let me see what's been going on here in the chat. And there we go. Okay, we've got, all kinds of people are here. Star Patrick, Incho, Peggy, Paula. Paula says she loves gel pens. Me too. And I haven't been coloring with them enough lately. And these pastel colored ones by Milky Pop Pentel, the Pentel Milky Pops, have been calling my name. And I have this set of Zebra Midliners that I think will go really pretty with the Pentel Milky Pops. And so I've been wanting to do a coloring page with them together and see what they'll do together. So I think I've done a little of them together, but not like a full page. I can't remember. Anyway, I don't think I have. So that's what I want to do. Now I'm remembering something I may have done around Easter time. Obviously, I haven't done it enough that I'm remembering really good how well they go together. So that's what I want to play around with this Hope coloring page. I think it's a perfect coloring page for this. So let's see. Robbie says, I hope your day's going fabulous. It's going pretty good. Steve has been trying to keep up with the customer service, and now he's going to go down and do the work in the print shop, so that's good. Although it's already 6 o'clock, our day is just rushing by. It's so fun. Beth says, I ordered a Pick My Book for my mom. Oh, what a wonderful gift. Oh, I hope you did a custom page at the beginning with a customized message to her. She's going to love it. I think that's probably what our moms are going to get for Mother's Day this year, will be some custom built coloring books, because I think it's such a perfect and very sweet gift, because you get to pick every single page in that book and you can think about the kinds of things they like. Do they like cats? Do they like flowers? Do they like sunflowers? Well, you can get several sunflowers and fill the book with those. And I think it's really a very private and kind thing to give them. And then it's something that they can color and really think about you as they're coloring it. It's really cool. I like that. Let's see. Oh, the comments jumped. Let's see. Peggy says, I wish sometimes the contest would check how you can send a gift, and if it is under $60, here is no extra cost. Did I misread that? I wish sometimes contest would check how you can send a gift, and if it is under $60, here is no extra cost. I guess I'm not understanding your question. I'm sorry, Peggy. Either my mind isn't computing, or maybe there was a mistype there. Zersa, I hope I said your name right, says love from Greece. Hello in Greece. And she says, love your work. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Deb says, hi Jen, got my custom book today. Do you love it? Is it what you wanted? I'm so excited you got it. It's so fun that the first wave of custom books are going out to everyone now. I'm so excited for you. Peggy says, pastel pencils sounds interesting. Yeah, I've swatched them, and that's it. These pastel pencils I have. And I've been reading about them to see what they can do. And I'm really excited to get into them and try them and see how they sharpen and see how they color and smear and all those good things. So tomorrow we're going to do that. Let's see. Hi, everyone's saying hi. We've got Michaela Brothers back, and it looks like you're still signed up to be a moderator for us. Is that okay if you're a moderator during this event? That would be helpful if you could do that. She says, my adding myself to your Instagram was by accident. I don't even know how I did it. The social media is very confusing sometimes. I'm glad I have Steve. He helps me figure out all this stuff. He's my tech man. I get myself all mixed up and he sorts it all out for me. Let's see. Peggy says Steve's gone down to the cave print shop. Yes, that's exactly what's happened. Beth says, how do I know if and when? I had the custom built book shipped to my mom. How do I know if and when? That's a good question. That's a question for Steve. Send him an email and ask him, and he'll let you know how you know. I don't know the answer to that one. Let's see. I think my custom book is coming tomorrow, Lori says. Oh, that's exciting. I'm excited for you. Amy says, hi, I'm coloring in Mermaids in Paradise. Oh, cool. I've never drawn a mermaid. I need to try that one of these days, draw a mermaid. Let's see. Nancy says, hi. Let's see. What is your favorite gel pens? Peggy says, I have a lot of favorite gel pens. I really like, of course, the Sakura Jelly Rolls. There's the Moonlight ones are some of my favorite. That's the garage door you're hearing. I think Steve's going to be unloading a shipment of paper that he went and picked up today. We actually ran out of some of the paper for the print shop, so he's ran to the our paper supplier today and picked up, I think I saw maybe 10 cases of paper in the back of our minivan. So I think that's what he's doing right now, is unloading big cases of paper. It's kind of cool. I love when we go down to the print shop and when our shelves are just stocked with paper. It's like heaven to me. I love it because I'm so addicted to paper right now. And so just all this paper. Of course, it belongs to the business, so I'm not allowed to just grab it and use it, but I get to go down and see it and touch the reams. I love it. So, let's see. I have not been able to find, I was talking gel pens. I love the Moonlight gel pens by Sakura. I love those Dollar Tree pens still. Let's see, anytime I find them, I still try to buy them. The ProMarks, these ones that I find, the glitter ones. These are still some of my favorites from the Dollar Tree. I love Gel Writer still. I think they make a really great gel pen. You can get a lot of really good gel pens on Amazon. There's all kinds now. For a while it felt like there weren't a whole bunch of brands, but now it seems like a flood of really great brands out there. So you can't go too far wrong. What I look for is a broad tip in my gel pens. That's why I like the Moonlight ones. They're broad tip and a really good bold color. So look for that, a good broad tip. I like a pen that doesn't dry too fast, so I get enough time to smear and blend the inks. That's what I like in a coloring gel pen. If I was writing like in a journal or a planner, I like a pen that is a little narrower and dries faster. But for coloring, I like these Milky Pop pens that have a really broad tip and dry a little slower. Those are more ideal for coloring. So that's what I would advise you for gel pens. Let's see. I just joined. TMAC827 says, I just joined and ordered my customized book today. Thank you so much for your order. You guys are so awesome. Hello from Kansas, Kimmy. Hello. And let's see. Star Patrick says she's having trouble finding these gel pens, I assume is what you're talking about. Let's see. It's at the office store. What's the name of it? The office store, Office Depot. Or it goes over two names now. Staples and Office Depot. Are they the ones that are like basically the same company now? Anyway, they're the ones that you get it from. And they come in a pack of, I want to say, 3 plus 4. You get them in a pack of 4, 1 white plus 3 colors. And there's 2 packs available. That's all they have available right now. And usually I have found them in a display unit, like at an end cap of a row, or like in a big bin at the front of the store. That's usually where I find these. And And I've been in contact with Pentel. They said they're going to be releasing more colors in the Milky Pop line, but that's all they have right now. They have the white, which is amazing. And then they have these colors. They have a purple, a pink, an orange, a blue, a green, and a yellow. That's all they have so far in this line. So what I like about them is they dry really opaque. I think that's the word. So they work really good on dark paper, and also like the white, when it's a real contender to go up against the Uniball Signo, which the Uniball Signo is sort of like the holy grail of all the white gel pens. This one gives it a run for its money. The Milky Pop does. So that's pretty cool to find one that can fight with that Uniball Signo white pen. So that's why I like these. I like the way they feel. I am having a problem with them. As you can see, maybe you can see, here, I'll flip the thing. And you can see two of them, the little end cap thing has busted off. Can you see that? So, and I treat my pens really nicely. I'm not harsh on my pens at all. And they've popped off. So I don't know what the deal is with that, if they're just using cheap plastic or what. So if I get a chance to talk to Pentel again, I'll give them that feedback and let them know they have an issue with these caps, that little plastic tab is busting off. So that's the only problem I've had with them so far. Other than that, they're fantastic. Hopefully they'll do more of them. Okay, wow, I'm getting way behind. Michaela Brothers says, so I haven't told my fiance yet, but I think about every other pay period I'm going to order a custom coloring book until I get all your current coloring pages on mixed media paper. That's a great idea. I won't tell your fiance either. I think I have a problem, she says. It's a good problem. Oh, Colorful Life, you donated $4. Thank you so much. A Colorful Life. I actually was on your YouTube channel just today and I saw that review you did of our custom coloring books. I loved that review. Thank you so much. That was so nice of you to go to the trouble of reviewing one of our new coloring books. Thank you so much. Let's see. Beth says, I did do the custom page. She had a stroke a few years ago and busy pages are hard for her. I'm so glad I could pick easier pictures for her now. Now we can do color alongs. Isn't that great? That I hadn't thought of that, but a whole coloring book full of some of the more simple coloring pages is such a brilliant idea. Again, this is why I'm so excited about the custom books, because you guys can come up with ideas that Steve and I haven't come up with for pre-configured books. I hadn't thought of that. A pre-configured book of some of the more simple, larger spaced coloring pages is a brilliant idea. That is such a great idea. Good job. Okay. Love your channel. TN Loving Gal says, I just bought my first 2 books. Thank you for your order. Incho says, do you remember me? I don't know if I do. I'm sorry. Let's see. Everyone's talking about their books. Can't wait till I get my coloring book, Ray says. I'm so excited for you guys. Jen, will you do a book of illuminated layers one day? Oh, that would be neat. That would be really fun. I'm feeling more and more confident about my lettering, and I'm getting more to where I'm really enjoying doing my own custom font type things, and that would be really fun. I'd love that. Let's see. La la la. Jen, do you think you could do more faith-inspired pages? I love the ones you've done so far. That's by Stephanie Ray. Stephanie, I am going to be doing more faith-inspired. I want to do a whole bunch from scripture sort of based, maybe like Old Testament, New Testament type scriptures. I have some scriptures I've already picked out that I'm excited to do, and I'm I'm also thinking of doing maybe a poll, like picking some of the ones I'm excited about and then doing a poll and asking you guys from these scriptures, which ones would you like me to do a coloring page for? So I am going to be doing some more of that. I'm really excited to do that. And you're being so cute. I keep seeing you move around back here. Oh, just so cute. So yes, I want to do more of that. I'm glad you're excited for that. Lori just got the Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallic Gel Pens. Oh, those sound amazing. And welcome, Tweety K. I'm glad you're here. Look at Rose. Rose is the cutest. Well, hello. They like you. Yes, they do. Yeah, she knows she's the star. Yeah, she does. Incho says, I love your channel and I'm only 9 years old. I know I might be a bit too young. Oh, you're never too young to be here. I'm so glad you're here. I have a lot of nieces and nephews your age. I love being around your age group because you guys are so daring and you don't second guess yourselves when it comes to coloring. You just dive in and you just do your art. I love that about kids. I always jump on the chance to do art with my nieces and nephews because you guys are just so brave with art and it inspires me. Kids and art are just a match made in heaven. So let's see. Doing homework, Belle says. Which Uniball Signo gel pen to buy? Let me see if I've got it right here. Just a second, Rose. Let me reach across everybody and find the Uniball Signo. Let me get you down. You want to go find the boys? Yeah, go find Daddy. Oh, okay, go find them. I think she's wondering if somebody came in. This is the Uniball Signo. Let's see if I can get it to focus. This is the white Uniball Signo that is really easy to get a hold of on Amazon. Oh, it's not focusing. Let's try the other camera. Oh, this way. Right here. Uniball Signo. This is the one everybody says you should get. And it works great for adding a little white glimmer onto your coloring pages. It's a very opaque white. Works really good. Better than the Sakura Jelly Roll. It's an awesome white gel pen. So that's a good one. Okay, I love gel writers the best. Better than Super Doodles. Yeah, gel writers are awesome. Can you make a few pages with Rose in the picture? We have a few that I've drawn, and then I would love to have Steve take some photos and do some more the grayscale ones for you guys too. I need to do some more drawing ones. And then this one for the Mother's Day cards she's of course the inspiration on this one right here. She's the little dog on the bark for the fur babies for the Mother's Day card that you get when you order a book right now. That's little Rose right there. Okay, let's see. Can you make a few pages? If you do more faith pages, could you do some for Jewish holidays too? I would love to. And I've talked about this before. I'm totally open to doing some of the other religions for their faiths as well. My biggest fear is that I want to make sure that I treat other religions with a lot of respect and with a lot of reverence. And so I want to make sure that I don't do anything to offend anyone, because sometimes people, they'll do things for the Christian religion and you can tell they're not Christian. They're just trying to make money off of Christians. You know what I mean? And I don't want to come across that way. If I do something for faith for Jewish, for instance, I don't want to come across like a Christian woman trying to do something for Jewish people. I would want to do something extremely respectful of any religion, whether it's Christianity or Jewish or any religion at all. And so that's my problem. Is if I do that, I want to be able to research it and talk to people within that religion so that I treat it with as much respect as I expect people to treat my religion. So yes, I want to do that, and I'm excited to learn more about other religions so I can do it and do it with a lot of honor and respect and reverence. So that's my feelings on that. I think that religion is extremely personal, and I want to totally give that kind of respect and love to everybody's beliefs. So that's how I feel about that. Let's see. Scripture pictures would be great. Okay, great. Rose must have thought you needed a quick bath. Yes, she does like licking my arms a lot. Cali Art makes a great gel pen. Yeah, they do. I really like their gel pens. Wait, Cali Art. Have I tried their gel pens? No, I haven't tried Cali Art's yet. All I've tried with Cali Art is their markers. I'd love to try their gel pens. It's Castle Art that I've tried. I keep getting Castle Art and Cali Art mixed up. Castle Art Supplies, I've tried their gel pens, and they make a good gel pen too. Okay, I see now they have Arteza makes a nice gel pens. I haven't tried theirs yet. Super Rose Inspiration. Have you ever used the Castle Art colored pencils? Yes, I think there's a video here on the YouTube channel where I did a unboxing of the Castle Art pencils and the Castle Art gel pens. So look for that and you can see my impressions of those awesome tools. What Deb says, we do use the Old Testament. Yeah, I know. And that's where I'm excited to go into the Old Testament because it has a lot of crossover for lots of religions. And I think that would be a really good place to start, would be in the Old Testament. So I think you're right. I think that would be a really good place to begin. So we're on the same page. Me and Deb, we're together. In fact, maybe Deb, you would be a good person for me to kind of check with, and you could help me there so that I can be careful and do a good job there. That would be awesome to have a resource like that. That would be really great. So let's see. I was cut off. Don't know what I missed. Not much. We're just talking and chatting about coloring, what kind of coloring pages to do and gel pens and stuff. Wow, Jennifer, 2 days in a row. Yeah, and then I'm going to be live again tomorrow on Facebook at 6 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. So join me there too. Incho says she has to go. Well, thanks for joining us, Incho. I want to hear about your special tool which you use for making mandala types of art. Peggy Picasso, a special tool I use for making mandalas. I don't know if I have a special tool for mandalas. Have I mentioned a special tool? I have a special round ruler. It's not like super special. I picked it up at Hobby Lobby. And then lately I've been drawing my mandalas on the iPad Pro. I've been doing most of my drawing on iPad Pro lately, which has been a miracle for me. One of these days I need to do a video about the miracle that is the iPad Pro for me because of my hand problems, that chronic pain I get in my hands if I overstrain them. And the iPad Pro has changed my life when it comes to drawing. And so I need to do a video about that and talk about that. Hi everyone, just finished yesterday's event. Loved it. Oh, I'm glad you liked that yesterday, Pamela. The white, I would have no problem with other religions. Yeah, I think it's great to learn about other religions. I think it's important and I love it. I think we should all work together because the more good religions that work together, the better this world is going to be, right? We need all the goodness we can get. That's my theory. Amy says, do an iPad Pro video. Yeah, I want to do an iPad Pro video, talk about the Apple Pencil, and I want to talk about another video would be a Procreate video because I love that app. Love Procreate. Okay, I think I caught up. Whoa, how long have I been on? 28 minutes. It took me 28 minutes to catch up with all your comments. Woohoo! And Rose is back. Let's get Rose up here. She's back. Hi. She says, color now, Mom. Color. Okay, I'm going to get a drink of water. I didn't drink enough water yesterday during the live event. Okay. But you may not be happy with the Signo colors. I wondered about the other colors on the Signo line. That's interesting. Hi, Mary Moore. I'm glad you're here. I almost ordered the other colors the other day of the Signo line, but then I stopped myself. So I'm kind of glad I didn't now hearing that. Okay, I'm going to switch back over here. You can see what I'm doing. I'm just doing a quick swatching of what colors come with when you purchase these little packs of the Pentel Milky Pops. Because I want to see how they're going to look with my Zebra Midliners as I'm picking out colors here. So I think, is that all the colors? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. And then we have the white, but I'm not going to bother with swatching the white, obviously. And then the midliners come with, I don't know if I have all the colors anymore. At the time when I ordered the midliners ages ago, I got all the colors, but there could be more colors now. I don't know. I'm going to pull them all out. What I was intrigued by these is they're sold as highlighters, but you get them and they have 2 tips. There, that's all of them that I got. Like I said, when I bought them, I got all the colors that were available, and they have 2 tips on them. There, that's what they look like. You have a bold tip on this side, which is basically a chisel tip. And then on this side is a fine tip, which is just a nice pointy tip. So that's kind of cool. It's a very different idea. Lots of Japanese on these pens. And when I did the original video about these, we had a big long discussion about their colors, and there's a numbering system right here, and each number is a little different, and that's how you can label them when you swatch them, so you can figure out what color is what and keep track of them by these numbers here. This is WKT7MG, MBG. This one is MP, so you can kind of guess. MP for pink, G for green, BG for blue-green, that kind of thing. So that's how you can write down as you swatch them what they are. But they're beautiful pastel colors and lots of fun here. And you get brown, which is different, and gray. So I'm going to swatch them in here as well, real quick, and write down, this is GR. So I'm just going to sit here and swatch. So Steve says he thinks that I should do some filming of myself coloring, and then we can set it to music and do like a series where it's sort of a relaxing video series. Meant for, not really for tutorial purposes, but more for just relaxing. You can sit back and relax and watch and listen to the music or listen to my voice and kind of zone out and just enjoy it. He's been wondering about doing a little series of videos like that. Would you guys be interested in something like that? Woo, that's a bright pink. Pretty. See, I think some of these would be really pretty together as a light and then the dark with that one, for instance. That's why I wanted to swatch them all together on one page like this. This one is MZ. Oh, let's get the other purple next to it. VI. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to hit like, and you could go share it. All those good things that YouTubers are always asking you to do. I'm excited for tomorrow too, for our Facebook event, to get to play with those pencils. SB. Did Rose finally get settled in back there? Oh, that's a really cool color. Very different. Let me zoom in so you can see that color. Look how neat that color is. It's what I liked about these midliners, were the really unique colors that you got with these sets. I bought these off of Amazon. Two more. That's a good old green. I know, I think these are more readily available now than when I first bought them. This one is Y. Okay. So now we've got everything swatched. So I want to kind of pair up a few that I think will be good on the page. And the page I'm coloring, I put a link to the page in the comments, no, the description of this video, and it's a free download. So if you want to go download it and print it and color along, you can. But it's this hope bird. Steve included it in my custom coloring book. And I think I want to do the bird as a blue bird. So I want to pick a couple blues that will work, and this set had several blues, and when I saw that I was like, oh, I gotta swatch these midliners to make sure I pick a blue that's going to work with this Pentel Milky Pop blue, because I want to work with them together side by side. So if we look back, now that I've got my swatch page, I'm going to take my little sticky note and put it on the swatch page like that, and then I can easily switch back and forth now as I'm coloring and reference all my coloring tools. This is why I love swatch pages in a coloring book, and why when we designed these coloring books, one of the first things I told Steve is I want swatch pages. And when we do the custom books, I want them to be able to have multiple swatch pages so they can swatch as many things as they want. So I'm a little passionate about swatch pages. So now I can flip up and down, back and forth, and find the colors I want really fast, and it should speed up the process. So just a few minutes of swatching at the beginning speeds up my whole process, and I can carry this all with me now, and I don't have, like I have these things swatched in a separate place, but they're all in my swatch Bible, and if I have to haul my swatch Bible with me everywhere, it becomes a problem. So, or it just becomes so bulky and difficult to haul. You guys know, too much to carry around. So this way, it's all in one place. And I just have to have a separate bag for these things. So I'll grab, when I'm done here, what I'll do is grab, if I'm not done with this page, I can grab a separate little pencil bag and drop all of these into it. And then I have everything I need in one pencil bag and one book. It's so cool. Okay, kind of excited about this for you guys. Okay. Let's see, you guys are talking about the gel pens. Let's see. People are saying hello, 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 where you can get the pens good. So as such, since many have music, I prefer to listen to your voice. Oh, that would be fun, yeah. What would you like me to talk about if I was talking? What would you have me to speak on? Can't think last her name. Peggy Picasso, if you are trying to communicate tips to us, it's easier to just focus on you and Rose plus Steve without the music. Yeah, we try, when I do add music on the pre-recorded videos, I try to keep the music pretty low, and then I only bring the music up when we're like doing a fast forward. That's usually how I use music. Because I hate watching YouTube videos where the music is so loud you can't hear what the people are saying. That's really frustrating. Are the midliners alcohol based? Nope, they're water based. So I have to be careful using them on the paper. The more you layer with them, they're going to get streaky and they're going to potentially pill up the paper and cause, the paper to get those tiny little balls. I call it pilling. I still don't know if that's a technical paper term or not. That term I use because it comes from fabric, and I used to sew, so that's where I get that term from. I need to find out what the real term is. Anyway, so because they're wet and a water medium, we have to be careful with them as we're working with them, but we should be good. So let's see. Yep, Anne's YouTube channel is A Colorful Life. Yep, that's right. Tweety says, I love your voice. It's soothing. Well, thank you. I like my midliners. Yeah, they fill in areas fast. Yep. Okay, I am just getting rid of that message. Okay, very good. Okay, so I need to pick some blues that are going to go good with my Pentel blue. I'm going to switch this view down. This is the Pentel blue here, and hopefully I'm not casting too much of a shadow. Okay, these two blues, this could be a bright blue on top of a dark blue. That might work good. This blue and this blue seem pretty similar. Let's see. Oh, it might work. That might be good. Let's just go for that. BL. I don't want to overthink this. Are you BL? No, you are SB. Are you BL? Yes, you are. Okay, so this will be the bluebird. So let's get going here. And like I said, these midliners are nice because they are two-ended. So we've got this nice chisel tip, and if I felt like it wasn't pointy enough or for these little detailed areas, I could switch to the pointed tip on the other end. These pens, like I said, come from Japan. And they make me want to go to Japan. I still think it would be really fun just to go. Of course, I would want to tour around Japan too. If I was going to go to the trouble of going to Japan, I would want to tour. But I think the main reason I want to go to Japan is to go shopping for art supplies. But I think I would find a lot of things like these midliners that would be so fun to buy. But I think I'd want to buy like 2 of everything. 1 for me, and then 1 to do for a giveaway. That would be so fun. Bring home 2 of everything, and I could test it and play with it and then do a giveaway right then and there for you guys. A little taste of Art Japan. I wonder how much it costs to fly to Japan. And who I could go with, because I don't know any Japanese. I wouldn't even know where to stay in Japan. Okay, I want to build up a little bit of a deeper blue down here. So I have two choices. I can try layering with this blue that I've just colored with, or we could try a darker blue. Let's see how different this blue here. We've got this which has got more gray in it, or this has got more purple in it. And I'm thinking of adding purple to this flower, this bird. So we could go for that. Let's try that. DB. Are you DB? No. Are you DB? Yes. Okay. Oh, I'm loving that bright blue bird. Okay. We're going to really carefully here do some flicks. When you do the flick, you are getting that nice thinner stroke at the top, thicker at the bottom. That's what I'm trying to achieve. And then we're going to try to blend that out. Like I said, this is a free coloring page. So you can come and get this one if you want to color along. And maybe up here too in the tail. Give it a little shading. Pretty, pretty. The other nice thing about these pens is the caps stack. Look at that. And they stack both ways. That way and this way. See, it is possible. You start to think maybe it's not possible to do a cap that stacks. You know, like I've been working with the Cali Arts and the Ohuhus, and they don't have stacking caps. Well, at least they don't stack correctly. And so I start thinking, well, maybe it's just not possible to do a stacking cap. Maybe I'm asking the impossible. No, it's possible. They're just not doing it right. Okay, blending it out a bit, but being careful because we are using a very wet paper. In fact, I haven't even put anything underneath this paper yet in case I leak through. Oh, we're totally fine. There's nothing. Nothing's happening. Let me show you. I love this paper. Can you see? Not even a shadow coming through. I love this paper. This is the mixed media paper. Super thick. It has a touch of texture, which is perfect for if you want to add some color pencil in there. It's perfect for gel pen. If a paper is too slick, gel pens have a tiny little ball in the tip of the pen. And if the paper is too slick, that ball doesn't get engaged correctly, and you can get really frustrated because the ink doesn't flow the way you want it to. So you need a paper that has just enough texture to get that ball rolling nicely as you're coloring. So this paper is perfect for a little bit of everything. I love it for that. But it's not too textured, because if it's too textured, then when you go to use markers and things, the texture can ruin the tips of your markers, or at least wear them down faster than you want it to. So you got to have a good in-between paper when you're doing mixed medium. So, oh, I love the bottom of that. Okay, now I want to bring in the Milky Pop gel pen somewhere. And I'm wondering if we could do some outlining. That would be cute. Add some more detail to this bird. So that would be an option. Or we could use white to do that. So many options. So many options. I need to think about it some more. Let's think about it some more. I'm going to go on and add purple. I want to do purple for the wing, so I'm going to flip this up and make sure. I think this is the two purple. This purple I think will look really good with this purple, the Pentel purple. So let's find the VI. which is probably this one right here. Yep. Okay. Okay, get my hand out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going over it kind of twice here so that the streaks are a little less. Did you hear that, Rose? I think that's Daddy taking the garbage cans outside. Or Carter taking the garbage cans outside. So I think it's okay. I'm glad you told me about it, though. You're a very good dog. Okay, and then the beak, we want it to be a pretty happy, maybe this beak here, orange. Is this the right one here? Nope, that's gold. Let's see, are you orange? Yep. I would never guess. That's just, the cap's a little off on that one. Okay. Wow, that's a bright beak. Okay, then we're going to repeat the color of the beak here in the wing. Like that. Okay. And I believe we used that blue and that blue. Okay. Now, I think I want blue in here as well. Okay. And then we can start bringing in our Milky Pop pen. So like I said, what I like about these is they are really opaque. But one problem with that is when they go over your black lines, they will actually cover your black lines. So you either need to wipe it off if you make a mistake and get on that black line, or you can come back with a black pen and touch up if you make a mistake like that. Like I just did. Or you can just ignore it and pretend you didn't do it. Which is totally fine. Well, look what just happened. Okay. That was odd. Wonder if any of the other ones need the back end screwed on better. Oh, the pink one was loose too. Oh, the white one was loose too. All right, so that's another problem. Two problems now with the Milky Pops. The little tab right here on the cap will break off, and you kind of have to keep an eye on the ends from that they don't unscrew. Very interesting. We are learning. Okay, so I like how I added that blue I'm going to add some more blue here. I want to add more blue on the body of this bird, and I think I want to do it with speckles. Add to the speckleness. It's going to do a couple things for me. It'll add texture to the bird, and it's going to hide the streakiness of the midliner pen. I think I've been doing that a lot lately. There's our garage door again. Oh, we're a busy house tonight. Anyway, I've been doing that a lot lately for you guys, showing you how I use dots to hide blending issues, and now I'm using the dots to hide the streaks of the midliner pen. So if you're coloring with like Crayola super tip markers, they are very streaky too. You can use this trick to hide those streaks. Pointillism is a great trick for hiding a lot of issues. Pointillism, stippling, whatever you want to call it. Ooh, I'm liking that. I may do the same or similar thing to the wing. Oh, it's so cute. Okay. Bring in the purple for the wing. Nope. Purple. Let's see, Robin says, I'm left-handed and I'm always tightening lids. I seem to undo them. Oh, that's interesting. I never thought of that. I wonder if they've done that on purpose. If they make the lids turn a certain way because they're assuming people are right-handed. How rude. I'm not even left-handed and I'm offended for you. Okay, I'm liking this. Okay, and I think we'll grab the bright orange gel pen and add a little here too. That was a big sigh, Rose. The problem with when these caps break, this little section right here, when it breaks, is it's sharp here now. I need to like sand it down or melt it down or something, or put a piece of tape over it so it won't be so sharp, because that little edge is sharp. Okay, now I'm going to take this bright orange here and fill in that line right there. Give it some oomph. Ooh, I like that. The other thing these pens do is they dry. As they dry, they get brighter and brighter. The color does. It's kind of fun to watch. Okay, then we're going to do a little speckling, pointillism, whatever you want to call it, on the beak. Pointillism-y, stippling. Lots of words for that. Okay. Let's see. I am going to read here for a second. I'm left-handed and I'm always tightening lids. It's really pretty. Apalachicola is enjoying this for a family. Apalachicola. I think that's where my son is right now. Rylan. It's that. Are you? Hello, Apalachicola. My son Rylan, is this Apalachicola in Florida? Hello. That's so cool. Let's see. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. I'm really liking the matte nails. Thank you. They're doing okay. I put them on Sunday night and they're not looking too beat up. Sometimes the matte nails get beat up really fast. So we'll see how they do. Wednesday at the live event tomorrow night. It's kind of like we'll see how they're looking by Wednesday evening. So Terry Jean 5819 says yes. Well, hello. That's so cool. Well, now I'm really excited. Rose, Rylan's watching. Say hi to Rylan. Hello. Just so you guys know, I have a son. My son's Rylan. I'm all bumbling now. He is on a mission for our church out in Florida right now, and we only get to talk to him. Well, we only get to email him once a week on Mondays, and then I only get to talk to him via like FaceTime or something twice a year on Christmas and on Mother's Day. So the fact that he is here and getting to sort of watch me is really cool. So hello, I love you and I miss you. That's so cool. Everyone say hi to my son, Rylan. Hello, Rylan. Oh, that's awesome. Let's see. Hello, Joyce. Okay, Rose is too cute and wants to say hi. Hi. You want to say hi to everybody? Do you want to get down again? Or are you okay? She doesn't know what she wants. She can tell Mom's excited, I think. Mom got excited, huh? Yeah, I took her hairdo out today because it was falling out. She was rolling around and made it fall out. So now she's got the crazy mop hair. Yeah. Crazy mop hair girl. I'm all flustered now because my son is watching. Hello, son. Everybody's saying. Oh, that's so cool. I wonder if Dad knows you're here. He probably doesn't, and I don't have any way. I feel like yelling, but he's like forever away. Well, that's so cool. Okay. Well, there's the garage door again. Every time your garage door opens or closes, my dog runs around barking, thinking someone is coming in our house. I think that's what Rose wants to go check right now. Oh, okay, go see. Go tell Daddy to come. I think that Steve probably just took Carter to Steve just probably took Carter to an activity. The other thing our church does is a weekly activity for the youth to give them some fun things to do. And I think they're playing video games tonight. Sometimes they let the youth choose, and sometimes the adults choose. The adults usually choose like a service project or something productive. And the youth will end up choosing like, let's play video games. And so I think that's what they're doing tonight, is a video games night. So yeah, whatever gets them happy, right? So yeah, okay. Now we're going to switch back over and keep coloring here. This hope word, I'd like to come up and work on the hope word. Probably reflect a color in the bird up into the hope word. And I'd like Steve to come up and say hi to Rylan. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to let you guys stare at the wall for a second, and I'm going to holler down to Steve and have him come say hi to Rylan. So just a second, everybody. Sorry. Okay, I'm back, everyone. Sorry. Okay. Is Rylan still here? I went and grabbed Steve. I told them I was coming to get you because I couldn't text you or anything. I got a message saying hello from, oh dear, now I can't remember how to pronounce. I can never remember how to pronounce the city.
Apalachicola.
See, Steve can remember. And I said, Apalachicola? That's where Rylan is. Is this Rylan? And they're like, yes, we're here doing family home evening with Rylan. And oh, now I'm out of breath. Okay. Sorry, everybody. We're all having a family moment here. Okay, now, who was it? It says Terry Jean is them right there. So you should stick your head in and say hi. Can we get your head in here?
Can you see me? I'll get clear down here. Hi, Rye.
Oh, welcome to our family, everyone that's here. Anyway, isn't that cool?
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I told him now I'm all flustered because we only get to say hi to him very rarely. So it's really special that we got to have this kind of hello.
Awesome.
So pretty cool. And then Rose has been all like doing her thing back in the back. And so I keep getting distracted. So all I've gotten colored so far is the bird. I've been on for over an hour and that's as much progress I've made. We've been answering a lot of questions though. So what color pencils are you going to review soon? Oh, that's a really good question. We're going to be, I've got this, actually, do you want to grab them for me out of that one AE box right there? I got sent the Black Widow pencils there at the very bottom. And I have all kinds of pencils sitting here waiting like, oh, I have so many pencils to review. You guys should see my stash. But these ones I'll probably be reviewing sooner than later. They're the Black Widow pencils, and they sent me the, I don't know, do they call it the Cobra set? And the Black Widow set and the Scorpion set. So I have all three to swatch and try and check out. And I'm really excited about these because I've heard really good reviews. But the cases really creep me out. So I've had them kind of tucked away in a box so I don't have to look at the cases. And we did a poll on our group because I was like, am I the only one really creeped out by these cases? And everybody was like, they don't bother me. They're fine. So I think it's just me that's creeped out by the cases. Well, there were a few others that said they were creeped out by the cases, but I'm really creeped out by the cases. So these will be coming up right away. We'll be doing a review of these. So I'm going to tuck these up here since Steve is gone now. So let's see what else. When my son was deployed, I was just as excited to hear from him. It's okay to be so excited. Thanks, Chris. I totally get it. My sister has a husband who is with the, now I can't remember, National Guard, I think. And when he's gone, it's like that too. Whenever he calls or something, it's like, oh, everybody just stops and gets so excited whenever they get to contact each other. So it's pretty fun. Beth says they're creepy to her too. Okay, it's not just you. If the pencils are fantastic, we will forgive the creepy packaging, right? Maybe we'll just put a pretty piece of paper across the top or something. Ignore the creepiness. Let's see. Okay. Joyce says, I'm praying I can win a coloring book. I have been trying to come up with money, so I'm customizing one. Well, Joyce, I really hope you win one. I hope one of the people on here tonight wins the book tomorrow. That's my hope. So make sure you're sharing out your customized link out to other people. So maybe if one of the people who use your link wins, because if they win, then you win. So hopefully someone will win like that. So. Oh, Steve just jumped on so he can say hi. That's good. Very good. Okay, so I'm going to go back to coloring here because that's what I came on to do in the first place, was to color. Beth says washi tape. I think that's what you're saying. Oh, washi tape on the front. Oh, that's a great idea. Brilliant. Very smart. I think I'm going to do the word in that bright orange because that will really make the word hope pop no matter what else I do around it. So let's do the bright orange. This is one of my, I love these kinds of pages that are the uplifting, inspirational type coloring pages. I think they're some of my favorite. And I haven't counted yet to see how many there are. Like, could we do 30 or 50, like a full coloring book all full of these pages? It'd be cool if we could. Okay, now I've got my gel pen and we're going to stick with the pointillism stippling theme here. And I'm only going to do the stippling on the top and the bottoms of each letter. So it will kind of darken up the top and the bottom and leave the inside of it brighter. That will look good, I think. Let's see. Gracelyn Poole says, do you have any recommendations for white gel pens? We were chatting a little bit about that earlier. The one that everyone always recommends, and I recommend it too, is the white Signo Uniball pen. That one's like kind of the holy grail of all white gel pens. And I've tested a ton of white gel pens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 of them right there in a row that I've tested, including this one. Oh, 7. 7 if you count the Milky Pop. So far, my 2 favorite are the Pentel Milky Pop and the white Uniball Signo. These are the 2 best. They're great. This one's really easy to get a hold of, the Uniball Signo. The Pentel Milky Pop is a little harder to find, although when I talked to Pentel, it's easier to find right now. Oh, no, I got confused. When I talk to Pentel, it will get easier to find. Right now it's hard. It's going to get easier in the future, and there's going to be more colors available in the future. So we can look forward to that. Oh, I'm just going to keep stippling away here. Another good thing about doing the stippling technique with your gel pens is it makes your gel pens last a little longer because you're not using quite so much. Okay, there's the word hope. Okay. I ordered my custom book last night, Stephanie says. Awesome! Are the midliners alcohol-based? Nope, they're water-based. They're awesome. Let's see. Okay, I read that one. You should do a coloring page for the Dickinson. Hope is the thing with feathers. Oh, that's a cute saying. That's a great idea. How do you feel about Faber-Castell polychromos? I know you did a review on it, but what type of work would you recommend it for? The polychromos, let's see, when do I reach for the polychromos the most? That's probably a good way to think of it. I think I'll start working on this flower while we talk about that. And I would like to use this Pentel pink. So if we flip back here again to this is the Pentel pink. And I think we can pair it really easy with the Midliner pink. So let's find that one. Midliner pink. Yep, these two we're going to pair together. And I think what is going to be easiest here is if I color the petal like this. and then color, I'm just going to color this part solid. I think that'll be really pretty and bold like that. Oh, I like that. Okay, that's what we'll do. Polychromos. Polychromos are really layerable. They work really great for skin. They're almost, I hate to use the word translucent, but you can get such a layerable effect with them because they're not as creamy. So translucent is probably the best word, but it's not right. But because of that layering effect you can get with them, they work really good for skin tone. You can build up layers of skin tone and get, you know, like if you look at my skin, you can see all kinds of like little tiny freckles and moles, and you can see blood veins and shadows and pink spots and greenish spots, and all kinds of things happen in skin tone. So if you're really going for a natural look in skin tone, then polychromos is probably the way to go, because you can layer and layer and layer, add a touch of blue and then layer on top of it, and it will work really good that way. Prismacolors, you can do the same kind of thing, but it's a little more difficult because they're so creamy. The layering can get muddy pretty fast. But Prismacolors, you can get such bold, amazing colors and amazing blends, and so yeah. A lot of artists that go for really natural, realistic coloring, they reach for the polychromos because they can get more realistic coloring out of them. Not always. Kind of depends on what you're coloring, I guess. And a lot of professional artists use a mix of polychromos and Prismacolors as well, because some of the pencils in one set work better than others, which we discovered when we tested the whites. Remember my test of the whites? The white polychromo was not anywhere near as good as the white Prismacolor pencil. So I have both sets and use both and love both. But I don't really often try to color really natural, like realistic coloring. It's not my thing. It kind of frustrates me, and it's really a slow process. If you want to try to color realistic, it's slow. When you watch a professional artist color realistically, it's slow. We're talking days of work to get, like to color a bird to look like a real bird. It's days of work. Portraiture with color pencil, days of work. That doesn't really interest me. Not right now, at least. Maybe someday. I like watching artists do it. I respect their talent. Man, it's amazing. Okay, now I want to sort of reference the bluebird in my pink flower. So I'm going to bring in either the blue or the orange into the pink flower. I think the orange would be good. Or both maybe. We'll see. So let's go with orange into these circles here. And it'll keep the coloring page cohesive when you reference colors back and forth like this. I'll probably bring green in here too, because we're going to be doing the green leaf down here. So let's go ahead and anticipate needing to reference that too. There. And speaking of the green leaf, let's just go down to the green leaf next. Okay, let's pick a good green from our swatch chart. All right, here is the bright green. That is the Pentel. So we have a few options. Let me zoom out. We've got blue greens, grassy greens, fluorescent greens. These two seem natural, but I think I want to go this route. More of the natural green. So let's find the G. Yeah, that one. These two. And Rose wants to come back to her spot again. You can't make up your mind tonight. Yesterday, she sat in her spot the entire time. Didn't you? Yeah. Oh, did. Oh. She's smelling my lipstick. Is that better? Your hair is so funny. Okay, let me catch up with some comments here real quick. Dun, 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 dun. Let me see. It was about when Steve jumped on. Do you have any recommend? Oh, we did the white gel pens. Good. We talked about the polychromos. Anne says, I love how you color and combine colors together. Thank you. Have I tried the Arteza gel pens? No, I haven't tried any of the Arteza products yet. I think most of them are in my Amazon wish list, and I just haven't ordered any yet. I haven't had a chance to yet. So hopefully soon I can try some Arteza products. So I would love to, because I hear a lot of great feedback about the Arteza products, and I've also been hearing just as early as last night, I was hearing some really good feedback about the customer service that Arteza gives, so that's exciting to hear. Beth says they're getting a Hobby Lobby in the next town. That's awesome. Let's see, Dorothy, I noticed the pen says midliner, but you're calling it midliner. Oh. Mild liner. All right. These are not the midliners. They are the mild liners. Thank you for the correction. Who caught that? Who's catching it? Who said that? Dorothy. Good catch. Wow. Mild liner. That's the name. My eyesight is not what it used to be. I need to go get new glasses, but I'm weaning off of a medication. I think I talked about this a couple of weeks ago, and it takes like a month or two to wean off of this certain medication I'm on, and I think I'm on the last 2 weeks of coming off of it. And then I have to give myself another week or two to kind of let things mellow out. And then I'm going to go have my eyes checked and get a new prescription for my glasses. And then I'm hoping this double vision and the blurriness is going to go away. So let's blame it on that. Shall we? We'll blame that on the double vision and the blurriness. Well, I really need new prescriptions, but I don't dare do it till I get this medicine out of my system, because I know it's messing with my eyes. I just don't know how much. Because everything is just slightly out of blur. Not so much that I can't drive, not so much that I can't draw or read, I guess. But I do this quite often. Steve is correcting me quite often. So these are mild liners by Zebra. Zebra Midliners. Thanks, Dorothy. Okay. Let's see. Stephanie says, I'm so happy that you and Jen are having so much success. You guys have done so much for the coloring community. You guys deserve it. Thank you, Stephanie. You're so sweet. We're so excited, and I'm so happy to be able to give such an awesome program like these Build Your Own Books and be able to do all these tutorials. And your support to us as a business, making it so Steve can work full time, makes it so that I can give more back. And it really is a give and a take. And it's so awesome. It's so great that we can work together as a community like this. I love it. I love it. So awesome. Let's see. Thank you so much for explaining, giving your reviews of things. You're welcome. I like being able to share what I learn, and sometimes I worry I give too much information, but when I watch reviews and I feel like they're not giving me all the details, it frustrates me. So I would rather pound you with all the data I know so that you at least have more than you need to know. So I think you guys appreciate it, or I don't think you'd keep coming back to my crazy long reviews. So you must be appreciating it. Let's see. I wish Polychromo's price would go down like the Prisma have. Totally agree. And I don't know if it ever will. Polychromos have been around for so long, but I don't know. Sometimes I see deals come up on Amazon, but not very often. Not like the Prisma colors. So anyway. No, let's see. Joyce had to go. Bye, Joyce. Apalachicola had to go. I'm so glad that they got to jump on. That's my son on his mission that got to jump in and say hello. I don't get to chat with him face to face until Mother's Day. That will make my Mother's Day really special to get to see him, and he's off doing service, and I'm grateful that he gets to go do that kind of a service. And he's being very giving of himself to go give 2 years of service like that. But it's hard on a mom to let her son go away like that and only get to have email correspondence. And it's hard on a mom, especially I only have 2 boys, and it's hard on me, but that's all right. I can do it. So I'm proud of him. It's good. So it was awesome that he got to jump in. All right. Let's see. I had to put many more layers of the Arteza than I did of Inktense. Yeah, Inktense is a really special line of pencils. It's going to be hard to find anything that's going to compare to the Inktense pencils. It's kind of like comparing apples to oranges. So comparing Arteza to Inktense, comparing anything to Inktense is going to be rough to find something to compare to Inktense. So if you ever find something that you feel like is similar to Inktense, share it out to the coloring community. We would all love to know what it is that you found works as good as an Inktense pencil. So that'd be cool to hear. Let's see. Kathy says she loves the Arteza brush pens. That's, I think, if I get to buy something from Arteza, that would probably be one of the first things will be their brush pens. They look really interesting. Let's see. Do you ever cover larger areas with the Inktense? If yes, how do you keep it from looking blotchy and chalky, especially if you want more of lighter watercolor look? I have 12 blocks so far. We need to do another tutorial with the Inktense pencils. They are just a different creature. They take a little practice, a little work. The paper is going to really matter. What paper you're using, how you prep the paper, how you use the paper. Sometimes wetting your brush and touching the Inktense block first and then going to the area is going to work better than like brushing the paper with the Inktense product and then wetting it. You might get a better coverage doing it that way. So you can practice going either way, applying the Inktense first and then wetting it, or touching the wet product, the wet pencil, the wet brush to the block first and then painting with it. That might work better for you. So there's different ways to use that product. And again, also how you prep the paper, that might make a big difference. And the kind of paper too will make a big difference. Let's see. Art by Dana says, I've been painting while listening. So great to listen in. Got to go now. Okay, we'll see you. Bye-bye. Inktense are amazing. Kathy says, very little water for a more vibrant look. Yes, I agree. Oh, yes, I would love to show on Inktense. Yeah, I've got the full set now thanks to Ennis, one of my amazing followers. She gifted me an entire set of the Inktense pencils. I'm so spoiled, and so I want to do more videos. Now that we've got the Bliss Print Shop rolling with the Build Your Own Book program, I can spend more time on the YouTube channel and creating more content, more reviews, more tutorials, and I'm really excited because we have a lot of plans, a lot of vision for the YouTube channel. I want to build it up to 100,000 followers, all these things I want to do, but we haven't been able to because it's just Steve and I running this business. And when we have a big project like the Build Your Own Book, we kind of both have to dive in and work on it together. And so sometimes some of the other areas suffer a little bit. And unfortunately, it's been the YouTube channel. I haven't been able to create content like I've wanted to. I love YouTube. I love creating content here. I love the interaction we have. I love sharing my knowledge with you guys this way. I think it's so exciting that as YouTube creators we can share in this way. We don't have to go to college anymore to get this kind of knowledge. We can sit down and watch it in our own living rooms on our little phones, and I love it. And then these live events, being able to answer your questions immediately and chat back and forth, it's miraculous. This is miraculous. I mean, I'm not that old, and this is brand new. When I was young, this wasn't around, and I mean, this is a miracle, this kind of interaction, and I love it. So to be able to be part of this kind of new technology and share out art knowledge with all of you and my passion with all of you is really fun. I love it. So I want to do more here with all of you with YouTube. So hopefully now that we've got the Bliss Print Shop rolled out the way we want it, hopefully I'll be able to spend more time here with you guys. We'll see. Steve's pretty overwhelmed down in the Bliss Print Shop, but I can't work with him down there. Physically, it's too hard on me and this silly, sick body of mine. So I can do this. I can sit and visit with you guys for time, and then I can go rest, and I can do this, but I can't do what he does. So we'll see. We'll do the best we can, and I hope I can do more content for you guys. So let's see. Let's see, they're talking more about the Inktense. I have seen the Milky Pops at Hobby Lobby. Oh, great. They're much more expensive. Oh, shoot. Maybe with the coupon, we can get it down to a better price, like at Office Depot. And they sell the whites in a set of 2. That's good to know. Okay. I'm working on the turtle page right now, Gracelyn says. Oh, fun. He is using a very little water with the Inktense and a good cardstock. Yep. Okay. Janine says hugs. That's awesome. Okay. Back to coloring. Let's work on the leaf. That's where we were headed next, is to the leaf. Okay. And for some reason, I've been playing with this brown. Oh, that's because we were commenting that it's called mild liners, not midliners. Okay, so we're going to do this green leaf now, and I'm just going to go over the whole leaf. This is like last Wednesday we were talking about shortcuts, speed coloring, and this definitely falls under that technique where you can cover full area really quickly with marker, and then come in and hit a few details with a gel pen. Well, that's what I was hoping would happen. We use kind of a dull dark green for the background, and then come in with this happy bright green for the details. Sorry, my hand is in the way. Steve and I have been talking about changing or adding another camera so that we get another angle, maybe from this direction, so that my hand won't be in the way quite so much. But I mean, we've already got 2 cameras going, and then when Steve is in here with me, that's a 3rd camera, so that would be a 4th camera. Wow. 4 cameras. We're really getting high-techy around here. I remember when I was excited to just have 1 camera. Okay, look at that. Oh, those greens pop with that duller, kind of desaturated green, and then this bright pop of the Milky pop. That's cool. Let's do the same thing here on this green leaf. That was fast and effective. I like that. Okay. Cover the area with my mild liners by Zebra. Oh, that's going to make me giggle for a few days, I think. Another evidence that Jennifer needs new glasses. I sorted all my pills yesterday. I've graduated up to 2 giant pill sorters now. One for vitamins, a huge pill sorter for vitamins, and one for medication. Because I kept getting confused as to, did I take my vitamins or did I take my pills? And you have to take your pills. If you miss your pills, then your body really gets mad. But if you accidentally skip your vitamins, it's not the end of the world. I mean, you shouldn't, but you guys know what I mean. You skip your pills and you can get really sick. You skip your vitamins for 1 day and it's just sad. Anyway, so I decided to go to 2 pill sorters, and that way I can have the one that's like, you have to make sure, Jennifer, that this one is taken care of. And then the other one is more like not as desperate of a situation. And then I can keep track of that pill sorter and make sure I'm not running low on anything. Oh my goodness, what a mess. These bodies get really complicated sometimes. But it's nice coming off of 1 pill at least. I feel like, wow, I have so many fewer pills now, but it's really just 1 fewer pill. I think it's something like psychological to just have 1 fewer pill just feels so much better. Maybe someday I'll have no pills except vitamins, right? Someday a girl can wish. Okay, 1 more leaf here. Color this one in. There we go. Okay, I really like using a desaturated color as the background and then the Milky Pop on top. I'm really liking that effect. Desaturated basically means kind of dull. can hear Rose snoring. It's so peaceful. She sleeps with me, and it's one of my favorite things when I'm having a hard time falling asleep. I'll get in bed, you know, sometimes just the action of going upstairs and trying to get into bed will trigger pain. And I'll be laying in bed and I'll be like, oh, I can't fall asleep. And then she'll come and curl up and you feel her cute little warm body, and then she'll start to snore, and I can just lay there and listen to her snoring, and it'll help me relax. It's so peaceful. Okay, I love that. Now we're going to come down here and do these cute little leaves with just the straight bright green. So now anytime I hear her snoring like this, it makes me really relaxed. I need to like record it and just have it on my phone, so anytime I need to relax I can just hit play or something. Cute little pops of green up here. This is going to be a very bright coloring page. I guess, what do you expect, Jennifer, when you pick these pens as your inspiration, right? Okay. And I think the only colors we haven't used yet in the Milky Pop set is the yellow. So I think this flower down here better be yellow. It's going to end up looking like a big pastel yellow or fluorescent yellow sunflower, I think. I think that's what it's going to be. So let's look at the swatches again. Zoom out a bit. Whoop. Let's zoom out. This is the yellow here. And let's do the same thing we just learned. Pick a more desaturated color and then put the pop of the Milky Pop yellow on top of it. So we've got like this gold. I don't think that orange would look right. And then there's this bright fluorescent yellow. I think that gold is going to be our best if we're going to use that desaturated plus the bright. So let's do that. Is this the gold? Yep, GO. So these two are going to make up our, might as well call it what it's going to be, sunflower here. That's going to be a very bright flower. All right. This is going to be exciting. Are we ready? Are we ready? Okay, I'm going to look at the comments again real quick and try to get caught up here really quick. Oh, look, like Steve's been helping a little bit with the comments. Thank you, Steve. I'll go back just a bit. Tweety is wondering how to find us live on YouTube. Right now, I'm just sort of randomly jumping on live. I'm hopeful that eventually, now that we're getting things calmed down with the print shop, that I'm going to be able to establish a definite time that you will be able to find me, like I do with Facebook. I have a weekly 6 p.m. every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. You can find me on Facebook. So I'm hoping to come up with a specified time that you can find me on YouTube. But yeah, if you set your notifications with my YouTube channel here, that's that little bell icon next to the subscribe. That should help. Hopefully YouTube will notify you when I come on. That's the way I know of how to get notifications of when I'm on. So because of how we have it set up here, we're using my iPad to help with switching between camera views and using computers to help me track the messages and everything. it's hard for me to go share when I'm live on YouTube. It gets complicated, and Steve's supposed to be working in the print shop, and so it's hard for me to go post on my Facebook page saying I'm live right now. So I do need to get better at that. So maybe in the future I can do something like that when I'm not flying solo up here. We can go post it on Instagram and Facebook to let you know where I am. So let's see. I'm used to painting with acrylics. Maybe more practice will help. Okay, let's see. La 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 la. I have made beautiful sunset effects with my background. Like, oh, that would be neat. Eyeshadow for backgrounds. That would be awesome. I was thinking of doing a YouTube video about using makeup for backgrounds and coloring and stuff. So look for that. I've been experimenting a little bit, coming up with some new ideas of how to use makeup, so you can watch for that. Sharon says, I'm watching you as I sit next to my husband having dialysis. Oh, your poor sweet husband. Oh, what a hardship for him. This is all new to us and it feels hard. Thank you for your talent and soothing voice. Well, bless you, Sharon, and your husband. I hope that the dialysis is as easy as possible, and that the two of you have a calm and relaxed evening. Like I said, these bodies of ours can be really a trial, a lot of hard work, and I hope that things go smoothly for you. So I hope you find some bliss and joy today. And I'm glad you found a place with us that is soothing and relaxing. So our community, we try to be as blissful as possible. So let's see. Thank me. Chris says, thank you for reminding me to take my medication. You're welcome. Why is that so hard? It's so hard to remember sometimes. Do you post your work anywhere like Facebook? Yes, I have a Facebook page. I have an Instagram page. Instagram? Yes, that's the one. And then I have my website, which is coloringbliss.com. I must be getting tired. I'm starting to bumble over words. So check out coloringbliss.com as well. Those are the three main places. I used to be on Pinterest a lot, and I haven't had the time to take care of my Pinterest account a lot as much as I'd like to, but hopefully I'll be able to do that again someday. But I do take care of Facebook, big time Facebook, and I take care of the YouTube as much as possible. And of course, our website is our main place where all my art is there on YouTube. Let's see. Can you use a cotton swab around your picture, color you choose, or like a highlight effect, like around a butterfly or a flower, for example? Oh, you can use a cotton swab around your picture with a color you choose. And there's a lot of cool effects you can do with, like, I'm just doing some pretty straight up basic coloring today. Just coloring the inside, and I haven't even touched the background yet, so there's a lot of neat things we could try, that's for sure. Stipple it, Jen. Yeah, I think we might end up stippling this yellow flower is going to get some stippling. Posted my first page from Coloring Book in Coloring Pages Bliss. That's awesome, Deb. Yeah, we have an awesome coloring group. It's Coloring Bliss. Coloring Pages Bliss is the group, and I think we're over 4,000 members there now, and it is such an awesome supportive group, so drama free and so happy and like I said, supportive. So if you want to, even if you feel like you're a beginner and you don't know how to blend or do anything, but you would like a place to post some of your coloring to show off what you're learning and get some tips or ideas, that is a great place. People there are so loving and supportive and fun and happy, and that's a great place to just look at other people's art too, and don't get overwhelmed by other people's abilities or talents or supplies. Just get in there and have fun and enjoy the bliss of coloring. It's really a neat place to be. Let's see. The markers I'm using are mild liners. I was saying it wrong earlier. These are mild liners by Zebra. They're double-ended. They're actually sold as highlighters. A lot of the bullet journal community uses them as highlighters. They have a chisel tip and a fine point tip. And they're great. They're water-based, so they don't bleed through as easily as an alcohol-based marker will. But because they're water-based, they do streak a little bit, and you have to be careful that they don't damage your paper like any water-based product will. So they're fun. They're really nice. Lots of Japanese on that marker there, but that's all right. We can deal with that. But if you have blurry eyes like me, sometimes you're like, which words are the Japanese and which words are the English words? Well, we'll all celebrate together when I get my new prescriptions. That'll be soon, hopefully, because I need them. And I'm going to get bifocals because I'm getting older. I need me some bifocals. I've got the transition lenses now, but they're not cutting it anymore. I need the true old lady bifocals. Maybe trifocals. Trifocals might be good. I need me some old lady glasses. That's what I need. Okay, let's see what else. I'm always trying to do the background, but I just keep ruining my pictures. You never ruin a picture. Remember, there's no mistakes in coloring. Don't be so hard on yourself, Star Patrick. Backgrounds, go simple. Think simple. Think about picking a color from your existing coloring page that you've already colored. So for instance, this coloring page here, if I wanted to do a background, I would pick a color that I've already used here would make for a really good background. I would think about what do I want to stay as the main focal point in this picture. For instance, the bluebird. I don't want to take away from the bluebird, so I probably wouldn't pick blue as the background because blue would make that bluebird sort of disappear. And I want the hope word to really stand out. So I probably wouldn't pick an orangey yellowy color as my background either because that would also wash out that word. So I probably would go into the reds and the pinks. Probably pick a pink. And we'll see, maybe even a yellowish orange, depending on how this flower turns out. That's probably where I would go for a background, and I would make it really soft and go really slow and light-handed with my background and build it up, and be careful and weary of my background so I don't detract from all the hard work I did on the actual coloring page. So that's how I would tell you to begin. There's lots of things you can try with backgrounds like pastels and makeup and just use your color pencils and do that with your background. So there's lots you can do, but first and foremost, you want to look at your coloring page and pick a good color so you don't detract from what you've done. And then you'll probably be pretty safe with whatever you do from there on, as long as you go slow and tread lightly with what you do. So that's how I would recommend you go, Star Patrick, with your backgrounds. So let's see. Where were we? Has anyone tried pan pastels? I haven't tried them. I've put them in and out of my shopping carts for dickblick.com so many times. They probably think I'm crazy over there at dickblick.com. They're super expensive. They look beautiful. I've heard ravings about them. But I just can't bring myself to buy them. They're so expensive. Plus, I think they're going to take up so much room in my studio. So I have to be guaranteed I'm going to use them to put them into my shopping cart because they're so expensive. So, but I think you can't go wrong with them because they've been around long enough. Professionals use them. They're beautiful. The colors are awesome. So I think they're a really good product. I've never used them, but from what I've read, I don't think you could go wrong with them. So, has any of your pages ever been repeated in more than one book? I purchased my custom Color Bliss book today. Thank you. I did. I was excited with all the pictures. How many different pictures are there in all? Overall, I have over 480 coloring pages now that are available for you to pick. I think there are some repeats in my pre-configured books, but not a whole lot. I don't think about repeats too much because I don't know if anybody ever is really trying to like collect all the books. Maybe A Colorful Life Anne might be. But now with the build your own book coloring books, I don't know how many people are actually going to be buying the pre-configured books. We'll see. I don't know. We might end up running deals on pre-configured books where you can't customize them at all. Like it'll be a book that we could print like 100 exactly the same books, and that way you could get a deal on a book. We might do some of that in the future, but I don't worry too much about repeating pages. If you guys are like me, I don't mind coloring the same page twice. I end up gifting pages like that. A lot of my favorite pages, like this one, is probably maybe the third time I've colored this page. I don't mind recoloring pages, especially some of my favorites. So I don't worry too much about in my pre-configured books putting duplicates. So, and like when I come out with my gnome coloring page, there'll be duplicates in that one. I mean, my gnome coloring book, there'll be duplicates in that as well. So, let's see, you can get some lovely backgrounds with eyeshadows. Yep. And Dollar Store has great eyeshadows, and you can get the ones with glitter in them and make some fun glittery backgrounds. Let's see. Oh yeah, someone just said that the shimmery ones. Yep. Yep, we're on the same. We're just thinking the same. I need to get going, Deb says. Okay, thanks for joining us, Deb. I have a few pan pastels. Dorothy says they are very fine and soft, easy to blend. That's good to hear. I think they are probably some of the best pastels out there from what I understand. Vicky says she got her custom book today. Awesome, Vicky. Do you love it? I hope you love it. I'm so excited for you. Let's see. I get my book on Thursday. Oh, cool, Jerry Ann. That's so exciting. Kathy says she colors the same pages a lot, just different looks. Yep, I do the same thing. Like this is probably the first time I've ever colored it. This one in such fluorescent colors. Let's see. I love the gnomes. TMAC827 says I need to run too. Jerry Ann says, okay, we'll see you, Jerry Ann. Bye-bye. Okay, back to coloring. Let's get this flower down here done. And we're going to be using this gold color with the bright yellow on top. That's my plan. We'll see how this goes. We'll see if I like it. Well, that was a lot of talking I just did. I think I need to drink some more water. Now we'll have to decide how we're going to do the inside of this. I've got the brown mild liner. That could be cool. Something about a brown highlighter just blows my mind. Okay, I like that. I am going to drink a little water here. Wow, that was loud. Sorry. Okay, now we have to decide how we want to add the bright yellow. Let's zoom in. I think it's a no-brainer that these little circles up here should be bright yellow. Now the cool thing about, like I said before, these gel pens, they seem to get darker in color as they dry. Okay, now let's see, what if we did like, maybe we go like this. Okay, and then add a little wave like that and fill each one in. Well, it's been quite a exciting evening here with you guys. I don't know if I like that. What if instead we go like that and just fill in the whole thing? Oh, now it's kind of scraping the gel around. I like that better, I think. And then we could do some dots coming away. The stippling, so it looks like it's sort of fanning out. Oh, now we're talking. And get thinner and thinner as it comes down here. And then we could take the gold and build it up. No, that's not going to work. What about the brown? To get the shadow. Oh, now we're talking. Okay, but I should have done that before adding the gel, because now it's going to be hard to blend. Not impossible, just tricky. The next one will be easier. Okay, we have a plan now. Okay, we're using the brown to add the shadow. Back to the gold to blend it out. Lovely. Brown while it's still wet. Gold, I don't know if it helps while it's still wet. Usually it helps. I know with alcohol markers it helps. So I'm assuming it's going to help here too. Be interesting to test that someday. Okay, rotate so our hand is in the right angle. Brown. Blend it out. My hand's really in the way, isn't it? Whoa, put too much on there. It's going weird. Going wonky. That's all right. I won't tell. Okay. Now the yellow. Okay. Now do the same thing. Light little, and then a big swoop. Fill it in. And stipple. Cute. Oh, that's a happy little flower. Little U's. And a big swoop like that. Hope you guys can see what I'm doing. Maybe if I come in a little bit closer. Slide it over. Fill it in. Ever so often it gets a little too thick and it starts streaking the gel. There we go. And stipple. Nice. Okay, little U's. A big swoop. And stipple. As soon as I finish all these little flower petals, I've got 2 more after this one. I'll catch up with the comments on the chat. Remember, if you're having a fun time with me, make sure you hit that like button. And if you know anyone else that you think might enjoy this kind of video, hit share. And set those notifications. That's that little bell. So you don't miss out when I spontaneously come on and have a live event. Or when I upload a video. Okay. Stipple. Ooh, that would be a fun coloring page. Just a big word that says stipple with lots of places to stipple. Maybe not a good coloring page after all. It sounded like a good coloring page for a minute there. I'll have to ponder that. Oh dear. Okay. Almost got the petals done on this little flower. Fill in the yellow. I love the bright colors of the gel pen on top of the duller color below. I think this is a happy discovery. Making me happy. It's really almost glowing. There, I like that a lot. Okay, let's zoom out. And you can see how that flower's looking. And we used the brown to do the shading, so it's going to look very natural now when we add the brown here as the center. And we can use the golden color in the center too to help with shading, give it some more dynamic feeling. But we'll be able to build this color up really good now. Ooh, this flower is going to end up being my favorite part of the whole page, I think. Oh, I'm loving it. See, and then we can take this orange now and use it. So we're actually doing the opposite of what we did up here. Orange is going to end up being what helps us build the shadow. I love color. Very interesting. I'm loving this. Oh, it's going to be pretty, 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 pretty. And then we haven't even gone to the white yet to add the little glimmers. We're going to have to come up here to the bird, see, and add little glimmers on the wings and up on the head. Come on, little white pen. It doesn't like rolling on top of the gel pen stipples. Hi, Steve.
Oh.
I was just about to catch up with comments real quick and then probably sign off. Oh, and that little eye needs a glimmer too. Look at that. It's looking cute. Look how good that flower looks.
Oh, nice.
Saying that's going to end up being my favorite part of the whole page. Okay, let's catch up with comments and then I think I'm going to sign off. We've been on here for 2 hours again. We've been doing a lot of coloring lately. Let's see. I don't think we have a whole lot of comments to catch up with here. Hi, Jen. Your hair looks great, says Terry. Thank you. Just thought I would say that. Otherwise, I've been using chalk pastels recently for backgrounds, and it is so easy and so beautiful. That's awesome. Have you been sharing those on the group? I'm sure everybody would love to see what you've been doing. And like I said, tomorrow during our Facebook Live event, we're going to be using these pencils, which are a soft chalk pastel inside. They're the Stabilo Carb Othello. I sure hope I'm reading that right. Pastel pencils. So that's what we're going to be coloring with. I'm really excited to try them. I posted a photo on Facebook. Vicky says, I'd love for you to see what I've done so far. I go and check on Facebook a couple times a week. I don't have a lot of time to go on and see the group, but I try to go on a couple times a week. So hopefully I'll see what you did. So we'll see. Hopefully I'll check it out. Could you come up with some generic football so we could add our own teams? Tweety says, that's a really good idea. I've never done a football coloring page, Steve. We should do that. And aren't we coming into baseball season, or am I totally off?
Yeah, baseball's going now.
Yeah, so maybe some sport themed ones would be good. Oh, gnomes playing football and baseball. Why does my mind always go to gnomes? I think I'm a little obsessed. But yeah, that's a great idea. Thank you for the suggestion. Do you have any recommendations on how to shadow your leaves? Yes, but we probably should do that another evening. Maybe could you email that recommendation as a good idea for either a Facebook Live or another YouTube Live? We could do an actual like tutorial on that. I'll just have you send it to... Should I have him send it to you, Steve? And you can forward it to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, send it to support@coloringbliss.com, that suggestion. And Steve will forward it to me, and I'll add it to my list of ideas, because that's a really good... We haven't done leaves in a while, and that would be a really good tutorial. So thank you for the idea. Let's see... Have I ever used Wink of Stella's? No, I don't think I've used that brand. I have something similar. Where is it? This one is similar, I believe. It's the Spectrum Noir Sparkle. I have one of those. Just one. No, I have two. Someone, one of my fans sent me these. It's just the clear. I have never used the Wink of Stella though. So you'll have to tell me if you think these are the same or similar, the Spectrum Noir Sparkles. Okay. The last flower turned out so pretty. I think it's my favorite one. Me too. Isn't it funny how that works out? You do all this work and then the last thing you do is the best one. I didn't get when you first started. Let's see. Patricia Drake is from Florida. Hello from Florida. But I checked also, let's see, your notifications from now on. Beautiful coloring. I'm glad you got your notification set on. That will help. A mini trio swatch chart you kept with your pencils. Do you have that available to print for us? I think you're talking about that long strip that I had inside my coloring, my case, my Prismacolor case, and I don't think we have that one available yet. And I don't think I made it available because it was a little odd. It doesn't fit my case exactly right, and I thought, you know, it's not going to fit everybody's cases, and it doesn't really fit my case exactly right, and so I never really put any extra effort into it for you guys. So I'm sorry, that one's not available right now. So let's see. Wow, we have an entire Coloring Bliss group in Florida. Well, you guys should get together. I'm hoping to come to Florida. When would that be? Like in 18 months. But we'll see. I'm hoping to do some traveling in general, and maybe someday, if I can make that happen, we can visit and like say, I'm going to be in Florida in a certain time, and we can meet up. Wouldn't that be fun to do some meetups? I would love to meet some of you in real life. That would be so cool. And we can do some coloring, and I could bring some of my art supplies, and we can all sit together in one room and color together face to face. That would be so exciting. I would love to do that. Maybe you add some hummingbirds to those leaves. Oh, hummingbirds would be awesome. I'd love to draw some hummingbirds. Janice says, first time here, loved it. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. I had a fun time too tonight. Robin says, Wink of Stella's work great. I'd love to try those. Let's see. I think I caught up, and you guys are chatting about Florida. Yeah, I think I need to come to Florida. I need to come to Florida. Don't you think, Steve?
Yep.
I need to come to Florida. It's not a want, it's a need. And we'll bring Rose too. We'll come to Florida and color. Well, I had a good time tonight. I'm going to be live again tomorrow at 6 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time on Facebook. Coloring Bliss is my page on Facebook. So join me there. Like I said, we're going to be doing pastel pencils tomorrow. It should be lots of fun. So join me over there. Thanks again for hanging in with me. If you guys have been here the whole 2 hours, you're a trooper to be with me for the whole 2 hours. I didn't get too much accomplished with my coloring page, but I feel like we had a really good visit and a lot of fun, and it was eventful. My son from Florida popped in, and that was really fun, and we got to learn a lot together and visit about a lot of fun coloring supplies, so it was a lot of fun. Don't forget to get over there and get your name in for the giveaway. That's happening over on my Facebook page as well. And it's open to U.S. residents, and it's on Facebook. So if you are not a U.S. resident or you don't like Facebook, don't dismay, because we will be doing more giveaways in the near future that will involve everyone, international and outside of Facebook. So that will happen soon. So don't dismay. And otherwise, don't forget to go order your coloring books, because we have that bonus of the Mother's Day cards that if you order right now, you get the Mother's Day cards as a bonus add on to your orders. So get over there, get your orders in. I'm so excited. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing and liking and all those good things that YouTubers love. I love you guys so much. I hope you have a colorful, blissful evening, and we'll see you guys tomorrow on Facebook. Thanks again, you guys, and bye-bye and good night. Bye-bye.